Hello dear friends, this is Laboratories YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss a cue card. Describe a story someone told you and you remember. Now let's begin with the sample cue card. Describe a story someone told you and you remember. When you speak on this cue card, you have to cover the following cues. You should say, what was this story about? Who told you this story? Why do you remember it? And how do you feel about it? Now let's begin with the sample answer for this cue card. Well, we heard stories from our parents' podcast. It is impossible to remember all stories or stories told by someone else. We remember only those stories which put an impression on our minds. Here, I would like to talk about a story told by my grandfather about the partition of India and Pakistan. My grandfather shared a struggle to reach Punjab from Pakistan. He told me that he and his parents lived in Pakistan's Punjab before independence. When the British declared that two countries would emerge after independence, it was unsure which part of the Punjab would be given to India and Pakistan. My great-grandparents were in dilemma whether to remain in Sialkot or leave to Indian Punjab. While they were thinking about this, riots began in the border cities of Indian Punjab and Pakistan's Punjab. Due to this situation, my great-grandparents decided to go to India's Punjab. Before they embarked on their journey, they collected necessary items they would use during the journey and picked arms to protect themselves. The whole journey was very terrifying because rioters were on the hunt to kill people who were not from their community. This happened on both sides of Punjab, but luckily they managed to reach Indian Punjab without facing any rioters group. This is the story that always horrifies me. So this is the story that I remember, and I will never forget the hard time my ancestors had to face. So this was the sample answer for this cue card. Now we will look at the follow-ups for this cue card. The very first one is, has the storytelling changed over a period of time? Definitely. In the past, I remember before going to sleep, I heard stories from my grandmother. But nowadays, we usually hear stories online, like on podcasts, YouTube videos, and even documentaries are made on the incidents that happened in the past. Next question is, which way is better, traditional storytelling or the use of technology in storytelling? Well, this is a very difficult question to answer. In the traditional method, storytellers can change some facts and figures to make the story more humorous. More importantly, stories are not documented, and storyteller may say that they haven't made this statement. However, with the help of technology, all statements made are documented, and the storyteller will hesitate to make any false statements. Next question is, do you think that generally most people are good at storytelling? Definitely not. Storytelling is an art because when you share your experience with others, you have to make it sure that the people listening to you remain interested in what you are sharing with them. It is important to keep the audience. How much details should be presented to the audience? This art can be learned by practicing. Next question is, what makes storytelling effective? To effectively deliver stories, one must be clear about what they want to share with others. So clarity is key. Another thing is, details about the incident are really important. This is because the storyteller should share enough details so the audience remains engaged in what is being said. Is reading books beneficial or watching documentaries better? Reading books is more beneficial because we want to truly understand the situation. This is because in books, authors describe the whole situation in a much broader way, and there is no limit on the author about how many pages are used to describe details. However, documentaries are rarely time-bound, and it is really difficult to explain actual incidents in such a short span of time. So these were the follow-ups that can be asked by the examiner. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notification when we upload a new video. We also live on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Do follow us there for the latest updates. Thank you for being here.